If you can't kill a boss, no reason why you can't look like one. Moogle putting the wow in transmogs. Gonna start off with Mist of Pandaria, Prideful Gladiator's Copper Skin, Spalders, my PvP vendor, 2 marks of honor to pick up the old PvP shoulders from Pandaria. Moving on to the chest piece is going to bring us to Cataclysm, which is the Firelands Balrog normal mode, 8% drop rate for the breastplate of the Incendiary Soul. Next up, the belt. More mop stuff, Prideful Gladiator's Waistband of Cruelty. Keep in mind, if you're Horde, it'll be Grievous on both the shoulders, belt, and gloves. The leggings of the Path, Lost City of Tol'vir, Maceroy Flame Fist. I got Fist of Flame. Kind of a low drop rate to pick those up, but definitely worth the effort. The feet, Sandals of Leaping Coals. Let's walk across some hot coals. Firelands, kind of get the theme here. Major Dormo Stag Helm, 8% on the drop rate. As you can see, the cloak, we'll get to that in a minute. Hands are Prideful Gladiator's Iron Skin Gloves, my PvP vendor, 2 marks of honor to pick up the old school PvP gloves. Next up, we got a human dude showing the back, which is the Twilight Cape. Desolus, you could take it off of a rare, or you could just simply buy it on the auction house, your choice. The headpiece, Prideful Gladiator's Copper Helm, so the head, shoulders, belt, and gloves, all part of a MOP PvP set. The weapon, Lightning Rod, Dragon Soul, Hagara, the Stormbinder is the boss. Gonna start off with the shoulders, which are from Cata, which brings you to Blackwing Descent. Heroic version, Magmatron is the boss. 10% on the drop rate for the Poison Protocol Pauldrons. Not sure. I think you might be able to buy those on the auction house. Not 100% sure, though. The chest, Uldir Heroic, Feta Devourer. Really can't see it that well here behind the tabard, but trust me, goes really well. The legs are also part of that same Uldir leather set. The Ice Wrath Belt, Skullman's Heroic. There's the boss. 25% on the drop rate. Sticking around, Mr. Iron Dwarf. It's going to show you the legs, which are part of the same set as I just said. Out of Uldir Heroic, Mother is the boss, 5% on the drop for Pathogenic Leg Wraps. Now we have a Lady Void Elf showing the treads of Sordid Screams, which of course drop out of Dragon Soul LFR from the lesser cache of the Aspects, and the hands, Muck Dweller's Gloves. They drop off of Vile Expeditions, or you can just buy them on the auction house. Wow, look at that cape. We'll get to that. Oh, here it is. Drape of Valiant Defense. Battle of Dazzle Ahar, Rastari Punishers, dropping at about a 5% drop rate. Looking epic on an Undead. Tabard of the Argent Crusade, Ice Crown, Argent Crusade Quartermaster, a little bit of gold and rep to get that. And the headpiece is straight out of the Burning Throne LFR. If you want to wear some kind of bear on your head, I think it's a bear. And the weapon, Ice Crown Citadel, normal 25-man. Our first model is an undead dude showing the Red Crane Spalders, Terrace of the Endless Spring, Lai Shi. Kind of a fair drop rate to get the tier from MOP for monks. Those are the shoulders. Moving on to the chest, and we're going to spin you ahead to a place called the Greater Invasion Point, which of course is in Legion, Matron Folnuna. It drops the Imp Overseer, blah blah blahs. The Belt of the Grove Auxiliary. Boralis, 7th Legion Emissary, 1,400 gold. That's an Alliance-only purchase, by the way. Why do I show the Horde? Well, it gives people ideas, and I think there might be a lookalike, so you can check Wowhead for that. The leggings, of course, the Burning Throne. You might be able to farm the chest out of the Burning Throne as well, so that's another option. Moving on to the Human Dude. The Human Dude. He is the dude. Red Crane hand wraps, part of the same tier set for monks as the shoulders, and I do believe the boots. The hands are treads of deadly secretions. You basically can pick those up. Heart of Fear, Amber, Shaper, Unsock drops it at 12%. Looking pretty sharp on a lady. Draenei, Wolf Spur, Great Cloak, Frostfire Ridge is the place. And the head, Warmongering, Gladiator's Ironskin Helm. If you Horde, it'll be wild. WoD PvP vendor to pick up that headpiece. The weapon, Blood Boil Lancet, Forge of Souls, Devourer of Souls, 8% drop. I think this works every aspect of a monk. It's got a great look. It works the RP aspect, and it's a bit of a mix and match of different tiers. Raid Crane Spalders, which of course LFR tier, Terrace of the Endless Spring. The chest is vanilla, so we're going to go with the Peerless Armor for the chest piece, which is farmed out of Temple of Anchorage, various mobs. We're lucky for us, we can buy it on the auction house. Now we're going to see, it doesn't look as good on the dudes, but all right, okay on the male dude here, male human dude. Waist cord of the Tranquil Path. Now here's the deal. You could farm the head, the shoulders, the gloves, the belt, the boots. So you could farm it out of the raid if you so desire, which is from MOP, or you could buy it on the auction house, or maybe get some luck and get it from Isle Expeditions, because the Tranquil Path stuff kind of drops. Or you could buy Venture Company salvage for 50 Seafarers doubloons. I think it's more than that though. But so there's a lot of different ways to get this. You could farm it, or you could just buy the salvages, or you could buy it on the auction house for gold, or maybe if you're lucky you get it out of Isle Expeditions. Now the Evian Cloak of Feathers, which is Sethic Halls for the cloak, it really works well with this set. Once again, the headpiece, we already covered this, so there's a lot of different ways to pick that up. Now for the weapon, which really ties everything nicely, Hellfire Citadel Heroic for the sword. Going to start off with a Lady Nightborn and the Forgotten Mantle of the Moon. Throne of Thunder Heroic, Lai Shen is the boss, 5% on the drop rate for the monk tier shoulders from Mob, of course. Moving on to the chest, which you really can't see behind a tabard. Thunderlord Chest Guard Garrison is the place. That's your garrison, yes. War Mill, Dwarven Bunker, 80 Iron Horde scraps. Keep in mind that the legs are also going to be part of that same garrison set. The belt, Throne of Thunder Heroic, Radan drops the Worldbender Waistband. See, these scantily clad things just don't really look good on the male tunes, but they do look good on the female tunes. Maybe if I was a chick, I'd think differently. I don't know. Thunderlord leggings, as I said, for the legs. The feet, Sandals of the Starving Eye. Throne of Thunder Duramu is the boss. The wrist, keep in mind this is the wrist. These are the bracers, Dragon Fiend bracers. Dragon Blight is the place. The Worm Wrist Cord Quartermaster is going to need some rep and gold for that. The Grim Inquisitor's Cloak, the Burning Throne LFR version, Admiral whatever his name is, too late, moved on to the next one. Warmongering Gladiator's Helm, if you hoard, got to go wild to get that particular headpiece. And the Tabard, Shadowpan Assault Tabard, Talong Steps, Shadowpan Assault Quartermaster, Golden Exalted, pick that up. And the weapon is Frostfire Ridge, various mobs there, or the auction house. Kickstarting off the sixth and final set, Underdwellers, it's Underdwellers. Spalders, Dragon Soul, Morchuk. He's the first boss. Pop in, see if you get it. Pop out if you want, so it's pretty easy to get. Primal Gladiator's Chest Guard, WoD PvP vendor, 3 marks of honor to pick up the chest from WoD. Keep in mind that is Alliance only. Speaking of Alliance, we have a human dude showing the Belt of Universal Curing, which is from the Valor Quartermaster for gold. So that's easy enough. That's kind of from a druid set, so mixing a rogue and a druid set here for a monk, but it works. Primal Gladiator's Leggings, WoD PvP vendor. That's part of the PvP monk tier, 3 marks of honor to pick up the legs. Now we have a Lady Draenei showing the Rooftop Grip Toes, which are also from your Valor Quartermaster and Stormwind. So 260 gold to get that. That's a little expensive, I'd say, but who knows. The hands, Lightfinger hand wraps. Once again, Valor Quartermaster. This is one of those pieces, sets here that's pretty easy to get because you have 2 PvP pieces, a few pieces that you could buy, and the shoulders, which you're going to have to farm, but you just have to pop in. First boss, see if you get it. The back, Nomoron, you could buy that off the auction house, I think. Not 100% sure. Ice Pine Hood, High Mountain, Gelmog, or basically buy it on the auction house. The weapon, Primal Gladiator's Battle Staff, WoD PvP vendor. 5 marks of honor for the staff with the blue jewel. My name is Luxley. I want to thank you for watching, and I'm going to leave you with a final thought, and that is, whatever it is by you, whether it's morning or it's afternoon or night, make it. Just make it epic.